It's the 8th annual Oklahoma Women in Aviation and Aerospace Day. It's coming up in a few weeks on December 6th. It's at the Tulsa Air National Guard Base, and the main goal is to inspire the next generation of aerospace professionals.
We keep airplanes flying. That's our mantra. Now we're trying to diversify the industry.
Aerospace and defense is Oklahoma's second largest industry. It generates $44 billion a year, 120,000 direct jobs with 1,100 companies across the state.
You'll see we are known as the MRO capital of the world, MRO being maintenance, repair, and overhaul.
The future of the industry consists of maintaining their past foundation, but also exploring moving forward.
It's just a question of do we have the workforce, which feeds back into the event that we're having on December 6th, trying to inspire the next generation of aerospace professionals.
Women in Aviation and Aerospace Day is designed to get the next generation, particularly young women and girls, excited about the career field and then show them the pathway.
Because most people don't know. Most people are not aware of all the segments of the industry, whether that's drones, MRO, commercial flying, air traffic control. They don't know about the field, and so when they don't know about the field, they don't know what to study. They don't see that as a potential opportunity.
And this specific event is geared toward girls because women only make up 7% of the aerospace and defense industry right now.
We're trying to get that number up. Obviously, we don't know that we're ever going to make 50-50 anytime soon, but incremental steps are needed.
The department is seeing a rise in the number of girls taking aviation classes in the state, especially after being introduced to the industry at events like this one.
It's about getting someone in the 4th or 5th grade. It's that early inspiration so that they can start taking some of those STEM opportunities that they see in their classrooms, do some after school, some summer camps, just get them a little taste of what aerospace is.
The day will consist of hundreds of middle and high schoolers, along with aviation professionals, networking and talking about those different opportunities.
And so we try and spread that information that the job possibilities are endless in Oklahoma's aerospace and defense industry.
And here's the information again on Women in Aviation and Aerospace Day. There will be professionals and speakers from the industry, along with the first female Thunderbird in attendance. Again, it's on December 6th at the 138th Fighter Wing, Tulsa Air National Guard Base. We have more information on how to get those tickets on our website. And of course, be sure to join us every Wednesday at 4 o'clock for STEM Spotlight with me, meteorologist Sabrina Bates. Back to you.